What's up, guys? It's Goliath. I hope everyone had an awesome Thanksgiving and you're preparing yourself for that holiday rush.
Speaking of the holiday rush, it seems like we had a very busy November. I'm sorry so much that this is coming very later in the day. We had a lot of technical difficulties on top of the fact that we all have our own personal lives that we have to deal with for the time being. But finally, we are here to talk about our lovely month of November. Am I right, Goliath?
Oh, yes, we are. We got a lot going on and a lot coming on the way. But I know, Skull, you wanted to address something. Uh, Talking about Thanksgiving, guys, there's a lot to be thankful for our loved ones, our families, and so much more that I know we want to do something for those that we've lost and loved over the course of this year.
Exactly. On a bit of a somber note, unfortunately, during the month of November, I did lose one of my friends. They were high school friends, and I had heard about her passing away. I felt really, really terrible hearing that she had passed away. My condolences go out to her friends and her family. They're still in New Jersey. I myself have started my life in Florida, obviously. So we are. I'm very sad to hear that she had passed away. And I want to give a moment of silence for her, but not only for her. If anyone knows me enough, I am a huge gaming fan, and one of my current obsessions lies with Overwatch, and amongst many millions. And if anyone knows that the one of the members for Team Envious had unfortunately had passed away in November, and the community had banded together to do a live stream in honor of his name to raise some money for his family for the funeral. And I felt very touched on how so many came together in their family's time of need and in memory of him. Everyone knows him as the Internet Hulk. Um, I always looked up to Team Envious because they were the first team to actually ever take the Goliath of South Korea down to his knees and show that even, in a sense, even the gods can bleed. Um, and it was all thanks to Internet Hulk. I think he was really great, and I think he was the very pinnacle of what a true gamer should be. And I was really happy to hear that Blizzard as a community, um, they also presented what's called they named a trophy after him, and they called it for Overwatch League, and they named it after him the Internet Hulk Award, which goes to the most player friendly player, basically, kind of like the player with the most sportsmanship. It's called the Dennis Hallweka. I'm sorry if I messed up the last name. Hallweka Award, and I could not be any happier hearing something like that was put out there for the community for Overwatch League. I absolutely loved the first season. I loved watching everything that went down. We'll talk about that a little bit later, but right now I do want to take a quick moment of silence for not only for who I've lost, but for anyone out there who unfortunately lost anyone at any time, because it's always really important to remember those who you lost, because it's not only not only are they gone, but you always have to remember them because that's how they live on.
All right.
Okay, Goliath, do you have anything to add to it before we move on?
Yeah, it's just, remember, guys, be thankful for everything you got because you never know how fast it can end or be taken away. Just appreciate everything you've got and remember to just love, cherish, and always be there for each other no matter what. So let's go straight into it. It's time for another episode of Augmented Realm.
Exactly, and what a November we had this year. Seems like
Woo!
ARK Studios was actually able to go to two events last month. Um, Seems like New York has finally decided to band together and bring back the love that our anime fans deserve. And Anime NYC has came back. Well, originally it was called Anime Fest, but now it is known as Anime NYC. And God, was it an event, right? Right, Goliath?
Oh, the things, the people, the events. I saw it's for the game since Skull is our gamer and he teaches me a lot about video games. I teach him a lot about anime and Japanese culture. It's so wonderful to have a festival just strictly anime back in New York. We had, the Anime Fest when it got absorbed into Comic-Con, but I'm just so happy that it's not, a con that's Marvel, Capcom, Disney, this, that, and the other. I'm just so happy it's just an anime con, just anime. I love Comic-Con. Don't get me wrong out there, people. I just wanted a con that's strictly Japanese animation and just purely Japan. But it was an amazing, amazing event. New vendors, new artists. It was small. It was held in the Javits Center this year. Unfortunately, since it was a small con, we only took up maybe 1/3 to 1/4 of the Javits Center. So it was kind of nice having a smaller con that will eventually, most likely, grow. And Comic-Con, you cannot absorb this one. We will stop you.
Exactly. Right. Well, as much as I definitely would love to be a part of that if I ever get to do this as a profession, I'd be like, fuck you, Florida, I'm coming to Jersey.
But yeah, actually, guys out there, Skull is a little envious of me because he loves, as you say, he loves Overwatch. He adores Overwatch. They had 5 of the voice actors at Anime NYC. It was kind of cool. I don't know much about Overwatch, but and people that were there and all the autographs, and Skull is just like riving and raving about this. I actually, because of where they stationed the autographs, I didn't have to wait in line. Well, because I didn't get an autograph, I kind of just walked around near Genji's table, and I kind of wanted to have fun with him. So I'm like practicing my Torbjorn voice. So I literally got his attention, and I'm like, Genji, where's Torbjorn? He's not a dwarf, and hard work pays off. And just, he looks at me, smiles, chuckles a little bit, like, did this guy really just do this next to me? And I just keep messing with, like, where's Torbjorn? He's not a dwarf, good sir. And
Trust me,
I just made
both me and Hati would have been jealous. I would love to have met Gaku. On top of that, you also met Charlotte Chung, which was that's Diva. For anyone who doesn't know, Gaku Gaku Space plays Genji. And Charlotte Chung plays Diva.
Oh yeah, she's a diva. Oof, man, her looks, they could kill.
Let the flames begin. I am a Genji main. I am a weeaboo motherfucker, but I still fucking crush on Genji.
Oh, dude, no, I'm sorry, Charlotte. When her eyes, man, woo, she got those eyes and her face and her beautiful, honestly, her black hair.
Murder a bitch though.
Dude, she was breathtakingly gorgeous, and I'm like, wow.
You better watch.
Wow.
I can feel the chancla soaring through the air.
But not only her, I mean, there's so many artists, voice actors, game developers, everything. Oh, I gotta say, oh man, I forgot. I met Christopher.
Voice actor, remember that?
Christopher Sabat. I think I said his name wrong. It's Sabat, whatever. He's the one that does voices for Piccolo, Yamcha, Vegeta, Kuwabara from Yu Yu Hakusho, Alex Elise Armstrong, Full Metal Alchemist. This guy has been all over the place. And there's so many more.
That's so many different vocal ranges. Jesus.
And honestly, I gotta say, I messed with him a little bit. See, I'm the kind of guy, I kind of like messing with voice actors, and please don't hate me, world and fan lovers. I walked up to his table, and between autographs, I just stopped the guy. I'm like, I gotta do something. I'm like, good sir, you are not the Prince of all Saiyans. It is Kakarot. He looked me in the eye, like he just looked down at the book, and I'm like, I guess he's just gonna ignore me. He stood up, all bravado, and went, I am the Prince of all Saiyans. And I'm like, oh shit, I made him angry. And it was great. All the crowd applauded. He just like I love that when voice actors, because I've met Vince Miyagin, when they go into character just to have fun with their fans, I can greatly appreciate when they could just chillax and just take a joke like that and just run with it. He could have just, very funny, could have shooed me away. I love it when voice actors take the time to really appreciate their fans and mess back with them and try to make it like, oh, you want to one-up me? Bring it. They'll show you, man. Don't mess with them.
I think you just like to trigger people. This brings me back to
Little-
like Anime Next last year when you tried to trigger that vendor at Robot Shop. Remember
Oh,
that? The fight you had with
yep,
him?
yeah.
Oh
Yeah, for him
man.
out. If you're listening, dude, I hope you're listening. Him and I got into this lovely debate about I don't know what we were debating like pepperoni or Hawaiian pizza or something. I don't know. We were
No, it was
debating
an
the
anime.
stupidest.
It was no, it wasn't an anime. I think it was something about Batman, wasn't it?
Oh yes. Oh. Now I remember. I don't know if I like to trigger people, but I like to start conversations that get weird. I like the. That's what life is about. I love weird conversations. That's what I love, people.
This guy was like a diehard fan of one of the older Batmans, and
hmm
Goliath just starts talking about I think like Batman Beyond. I think it was Batman Beyond
Yep.
that he was saying
Yep.
that
I
was
was
the
talking
best
Batman.
Joker.
Yep. Oh man. I was basically just trying to trigger him, but yeah, I was. He's like, Mark Hamill will be the best Joker. I'm like, oh, he will be, but the best version will always be Batman Beyond. I mean, he did a great job in the original Batman the animated series, but Batman Beyond's just better. And I just triggered this guy. Like,
Yeah.
I think
It'd
he
be
wanted to
funny if
kill
you're
me with a
wrong.
t-shirt.
It'd be funny if this is a completely different conversation because you trigger so
Oh.
many people. You love to trigger so many people. So
Oh, I just like
besides
making fun.
besides the voice actors, what else did you get to enjoy for the convention there?
I gotta say, having Artist Alley, where it's actually just actual artists. Like I said, I'm not knocking celebrities. I'm not trying to knock the high, people that have earned their place in the world. I like seeing artists in Artist Alley that are actually beginners. Like I don't want to see someone who's got like 2 million followers who everyone knows. I like going to see vendors that have next to no beginning, but their artwork speaks for themselves. I love seeing that about them.
We
I
saw a
met
lot
this
of that
one
at
artist.
Anime Next, didn't we?
Yeah, we do see that Anime Next, but Anime NYC I feel is going to give a good chance for these people to really get themselves out there. I saw a lot of artists, and I can't remember the name. I have the card. I got to order stuff from her. She had the most beautiful artwork. It was like crossing the line artwork where it's like guys with guys, girls with girls, yaoi, yuri, but it wasn't bad. It was tasteful. Like Sasuke holding down Naruto with a kunai with chain, and I'm like, you know what? That's I like that. Sailor Moon with Sailor Pluto and Sailor Uranus. And I'm like, oh, I like that one too. Just like all kinds of things. And I love seeing stuff like that because I'm like, you know what? It's not the generic same stuff over and over again. It's new. It's from an artist I've never heard of, and I love that about them. I love seeing new artists. So it was great seeing those new and the vendors. There was always the generic vendor selling all kinds of things at the con, but I also love when you get some new vendors out there that are trying to sell like memorabilia, because nowadays everyone has a 3D printer or some device that can make objects, and all these mom and pop vendors realizing that it's great to go to these anime conventions because we love the weird and the strange. So it's great to see those kind of vendors too, like people out there selling really cool, unique items from jewelry to clothing to fashion. I love it. It makes me feel really good as an anime lover.
On to the topic of that one vendor that you were speaking about. I can't buy from her. Anything I buy from conventions, I put it up on my walls in my apartment, and I need to keep them a
Posters,
little.
flyer, yeah, that kind of
I
stuff.
need to
Yeah.
keep them family friendly.
Mm.
We got some
Like I said,
old family
these
members
were
that come
tasteful
over.
friends. These were tastefully friendly. Like
They were
a girl
tastefully,
and a
but
guy
still,
getting.
I don't
Yeah.
want to see the look my grandfather would give me if that was on my living room wall.
What's on your wall, young man? Be like, well, that's two girls about to kiss. Back in my day. Well, Grandpa, we're not back in your day. Times have changed.
No, my grandpa wouldn't even do that. He'd just rip it off.
Bad Grandpa. That was expensive.
Yeah, right, exactly. But yeah,
No, man.
I
Ooh, oh, man.
no.
They don't realize.
Let's not.
I just want to say one thing. I got to say one thing, though. People don't realize when we go to cons, people, we save up and we spend. Do not mess with our memorabilia, man. I had a friend that's his mother ripped a poster up because it was Sailor Uranus and Sailor, what was the cousins? Oh, crud, I'm forgetting. Neptune. And I was like, wait, your mom ripped the poster up? Yeah. How much? That's like a $50 poster. It was. I'm like, well, not anymore. It's not. But don't mess with our memorabilia, man. Just
exactly.
we'll put it away.
Dude, that was like my biggest trigger when I found out that my parents put all my stuff in the basement and didn't put it away. They
Oh,
didn't put
moisture and
any-
yeah, woo.
I came back. They were ruined. It was like $200 worth of stuff.
Oh, the pain. It hurts. The pain is real, people. The cupcake is not a lie.
No, but the worst part was the basement's not finished, so mice get in the basement.
Oh, stop. Stop. My heart. Oh.
Anymore. That stuff was ruined.
Oh God, new topic. Oh, my heart breaks. It breaks, Skull. It hurts.
I know. So you were talking to me earlier about the cosplayers that you actually got to meet at the convention. How was
Oh yes. Honestly, like I said before, I love it. We go there for interviews, and of course, you have to do information, get press passes to talk to celebrities, or go to the press people, let them know what you're doing there, because you don't want to get security on your butt. What are you doing? Interviews. Do you have permission? You got to be careful out there, people. So I go to the press room, and yeah, well, I applied, and we got denied, unfortunately. But they thought we were after the celebrities. Now, look, I told Skull this, and please, anyone that's famous, don't take offense to this. I'm not there for you guys. It's great to meet you, like Christopher Sabat, the guys who play Genji and all the voice actors from all different shows. It's no disrespect to you. Please don't take it that way. We're not there for you guys. We're there for the cosplayers because, yes, you've earned your keep and you guys are famous. These people that take months upon days upon weeks, 3 hours after work, making a full body armor Charizard or Hellboy mask or any number of cosplays that exist. That's what we're there for. Those are the true celebrities in my eyes, because these people take months, so much time to make. I remember I took 2 weeks to make a cosplay once. Excuse me.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. It was basic, but here's the thing. It was basic sewing. It was just a captain's cloak from Bleach. That was all I needed, because I do martial arts, so I had a lot of the garb to wear over it, so I was already pre-prepared. The longest one I've ever made is one I've been working on for 3 years now, and I'm eventually going to finish it. Skull knows what I'm talking about. It's going to be beautiful.
Where are you hiding it?
Oh, I'm hiding it because... No, I will show nobody until it's perfect. But I love that about the cons. Seeing all these people come out, either stay in character. We met a Hinata that was so adorable. Her voice acting was superb. We met Naruto's, Sasuke's, Goku's, Genji's. I met a full-body This guy made a full-body armor Voltron, and I hugged him.
Wait,
I have the picture. It looked like the original with tweaks of his own take on it, basically.
Okay.
So it was great to see. But oh man, I hugged him. It was beautiful.
Did you ever watch the new Voltron series? Is it good?
I don't dislike it, but I'm a classics fan. Anyone that's seen my Goliaths, rants, reviews, and revivals knows that I am a classic 90s, 80s guy. I don't mind the 2000s. I'm just old.
Steven Universe, you died for.
I do love Steven Universe. I do love Steven Universe, but yeah. So, hey, some of my theories are trash. Some of them are less trashy. So,
around with the last theory, it was just a damn shame you didn't, you just couldn't.
Well, that's a lost episode. We're gonna get that working on eventually, but
you couldn't. I wasn't trying to bring it up. Don't worry about that. He's talking.
But
don't worry. Strike that from the record. He didn't say anything. That's
but
that's a mystery. That's bad.
For all those,
fuck that shit.
Yeah, but I do love the cons for that reason, people. Like, I love seeing cosplayers, all the work, all the effort, all the passion, the desire, all the makeup. I gotta say, respect for guys, but for girls, you guys just, woo, girls kick butt when it comes to cosplay. You guys do makeup to the galore, for the foundation, the eyeliner, the makeup, the lipstick. I'm like, wow.
Don't give girls all the.
I'm just saying. So I have respect for my female ladies
that put metal to the welder to get their shit.
There are, but I gotta say, I think women pull off cosplay a little bit better than some guys. Now, there are cute guys out there. They're traps. They do a great job too, but not everybody can pull it off.
Okay, I think and I'm probably going to get hate for this, but I'll say this now. I think it's easier for a woman to do cosplay because they look nicer.
Yes.
Women will always look nicer than men. We otakus, we fanatics, don't have good bodies, but we'll put our fucking
we try
lives on the line.
We try.
Good. And we don't give
We
a
try to look
shit.
good.
We'll have a beer belly. We'll have acne. We'll have shitty fuzz face. I don't give a shit. We're gonna try. You see my ass fucking cosplaying as a fucking goddamn Vaporeon with my shitty body, and I still go on.
But I gotta say this real quick. For all those, I'm not talking about girls that fit the model of cosplay. Please don't take anything word of that. I mean girls of all sizes. Tall, short, big, skinny. I've seen girls of plus sizes that rock cosplay. I've seen a Sailor Moon girl. I fell in love with her. She was like, she was African American descent, and she looked phenomenal. And I was like, you rock this. She's like, I know I'm cute. And I'm like, yes, you are, girl. Go rock it, you know?
I just like to say though, there's a limit, and I'm not talking about the guys that want to dress up as women. You're fine as that. You can cosplay as female characters, but then there are the 50-year-old men. They're out of shape.
Oh,
Wearing tight female cosplay costumes. Please.
It gets a little weird. I'll agree to that.
Of the children.
But you know, I'll accept a little bit of that. But I mean, I do understand where you're coming from. I just look at them and go, "He's trying," and then just walk away. Be like, "They're trying, dude. Have a nice day."
It's not even trying. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing, and he's gonna fucking flaunt that shit because he knows. I saw that shit when I was 13.
And that's why Skoll's messed up today.
That was like first that was the first Comic-Con. Fuck that dude. Maybe the reason why the fucking dress code got changed.
Skoll is broken, people. Skoll is just like ranting now. But I want to go on. I mean, the con was great. I look forward to next year. I cannot wait for all the new things they're gonna try to expand into the Javits Center even bigger and better. I think they did a great job. I hope that we get invited back because honestly, I'd love to do more interviews with people, talk to more people, both celebrity and non-celebrity. But like I said, people, the cosplayers and all the people there, those are the celebrities. The people that go to the events, those are our family. That's our community. I look forward to it every year, and now I'm looking forward to a great con next year. So we'll see you guys in 2018, though. But let's keep going, Skoll. I want to tell you about Diagon Alley.
Yeah, you told me about that. That they did like a kind of like a little Diagon Alley like street event kind of thing in Jersey. Is that right?
Yeah, in Netcong, there was a town event basically where they closed off a large portion of the street, and a lot of the shop vendors renamed their stores. Of course, they just put paper over the windows and stuff like that. They had, the wand shop. What is the wand shop called? Crap, I'm getting Harry Potter hate already.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I'll take all the flame from Harry Potter fans. I'm sorry, I stopped watching after movie 3.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
They had all. Oh, they had the leaky.
It's really great, but
They had the leaky cauldron. They had the signs for the Horcruxes everywhere. There was costume contests, Quidditch matches. Horcrux. I always have trouble with that word. Horcruxes. Horcrux. It's an English word. Pip pip cheerio. Tricks are for kids. I'm chicken for Cocoa Puffs.
Dilly to the pit of misery.
Oh, we're being racist now.
No. That's a World of Warcraft reference.
Okay, good. I was like,
Dilly.
The event.
I'm done. No, I was doing this with my friends last night. I'm done. I can't. Okay, go back to Harry Potter.
The event went really good. I think that they tried really hard to make everything planned out. I think being their first time doing it, they could have planned a little bit better. I was talking with some of the shop owners that permits were hard, getting vendor licensing. It was a lot of work for the whole street. And being their first year, I don't knock them. They tried really, really hard. And I think they did I give them a B+. And they did a great job. I think they could have done a few alterations, like making it easier for them, but it was just really their first year and their first go with this. And I can't wait to see if they're going to do Harry Potter next year or the following year. But I also met a Dumbledore with this guy could have been the original. Like, he sounded like, carried himself. It was amazing. I walked up to him like, I have to hug Dumbledore. He turned around because he heard me, and he looks at me, and the voice that came out of him, I thought the guy came back. The original voice actor, or the guy that played Dumbledore, died. I thought he came back from the grave. He looks at me and goes, Students of Hogwarts, welcome to the wizarding world of Harry Potter. I was like, oh my god, the voice was spot on. Like you could like put him line for line with the movie. You couldn't tell the difference. I was like, can I hug you? If it must, you may hug the headmaster. I was like, oh, I have to hug you. I have to hug you now. Oh man, it was
about that the original Dumbledore had passed away.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was a form of cancer or just old age. I can't remember.
To Google.
Yeah, at Google. Yeah, remember, guys, you can always use Bing or Ask Jeeves. No. I actually had someone ask me yesterday what Bing was. I was like, wow, that's bad. Oh, but it was a great event. I think all in all, I really did enjoy it, and I look forward to it in 2018. I look forward to what the theme is going to be. But yeah, these two events in November were great. But the last event I do want to address that gets people in trouble, that causes fights, and we all know it.
Okay, hold up. He died of Hodgkin's disease.
Hodgkin's disease. I know that one.
Yeah, he died of Hodgkin's disease in 2002 at the age of 72.
Nice age. Not bad.
He died right before the premiere of the Chamber of Secrets.
Ouch. I thought okay, dang.
Which one was that one? The second one?
Second one.
Wow, I got that spot on. Like I said, I only watched 2 of them. I think it was the first one was the Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber
of Secrets.
And then the other one was
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Damn it, dude! I would have gotten that. I know, like, there was a lot of hype with the last one, which was like Deathly Hallows, right?
Deathly Hallows 1 and 2. They broke it because it was so long. They had to break it into 2 movies.
Like the Twilight
series. The holidays are coming up. Christmas and all Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, enjoy your celebration. But one holiday that gets everyone to trouble because I just love watching YouTube. I watch the Sunday after because I love watching stupid people.
You're talking
Black Friday, people. Woo-wee!
Why do you
I have seen
about this?
Because I love watching people. I love watching people go crazy and just nuts. And I'm like, if you wait till February, March of next year, the stuff you're killing each other over now will be the same price. You just have to wait a few months.
My man, I'm just pissed off because now I see all the prices of the stuff now. Actually, cool. I gotta waste half a check to get one fucking gift.
And Skull, didn't you tell me your roommates tried going out on Black Friday and met with just like disaster?
They tried to go get a TV from Best Buy, and as soon as they started handing out the coupons for the TV, people rushed the front of the line. And they were.
Did you tell me someone cut the line and all this other stuff?
Cut the line. They rushed the front.
You don't do that, man. There's a protocol to doing.
There's a fucking line. Come on, common fucking courtesy. God dang, they're lucky as hell I wasn't there. I would have thrown shit.
And that's why, like I said, I love watching the videos of people going online. Like, my husband's got a TV, and this guy's like dragging him plus the TV down the hallway. I'm like, it's a TV. What in the world's wrong with you people?
They gotta see those fine, great blades of grass during the football games. I have a reason to be obsessed with TVs. Quality is everything for gaming.
To a gamer.
Yes. Sound and picture. Even though sound's not too much for me because I'm like half deaf.
But yeah, I just love watching. It's entertainment to me because I'm like that. I think Black Friday can sometimes bring out the worst in people, but I've seen also the good in people. There was a guy I met one year who did something that shocked me because I thought he was just making things up. He goes on Black Friday. He buys as much as he humanly can. He then resells everything online. And people are like, isn't that illegal? Well, he bought it. He can do what he wants with it. He then takes all the money he makes and he donates it to local charities. And I'm like, you know what, man? If there's a medal for sainthood, you're gonna earn it because like that, you're risking your life for like 15, whatever, how many TVs you can get your hands onto or whatever you're going after. You sell it and then you give the money away. I can't think of a better word than Santa Claus. Like, you are the embodiment of Santa, man. You're a good man.
Technically, he's the embodiment of Saint Nick. because
Yeah, Saint Nick.
I rather not get politically correct for the sake of keeping Christmas pure, but at the same time, Christmas is anything but pure.
Yeah, well, let's not touch that subject. That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
That's a dangerous subject. Let's stay out of politics and religion here, people. But I just put my 2 cents down. He's Saint Nick. He ain't Santa.
But yeah, it was a really good thing to hear. And you always hear about really good stuff like that. And not only that, but people trying to give away time and donate. It's just all kinds of wonderful things like that. So that's what I like about Black Friday, the crazies and the good-hearted, loving ones. So
Exactly.
Skull, I know you are...
Go ahead.
I know you want to talk about Overwatch because Skull has been going bonko crazies. There's like apparently bajillions of skins coming out for the holidays. There's all this Overwatch stuff, and Skull is just like losing his mind. Like, oh man, there's this, there's that. Torbjorn has a story. Reinhardt.
I've been sucked into the fandom that is Blizzard because now I'm even playing StarCraft, Heroes of the Storm. I'm gonna stay away from World of Warcraft. I want to keep the remnants of my life still alive.
But yeah, he actually sent me a video of Reinhardt's origin story.
Dude,
it hurt.
The tears of manliness.
Torbjorn, Reinhardt, go be their shield. I will. What was this? What did he say to his mentor?
His master, which was Baldric, as he was dying, he goes to him, go be your shield. And then Reinhardt says, he goes to him and he says, die with honor.
Die with honor. Bye.
Is it die with honor or die with glory? No,
I think it was die with...
Live with honor, die with glory. That's what it was.
He died all right.
But no,
I love that.
The whole character development of Reinhardt in that entire video was just so good. And I'm not going to lie, I want Orisa to get that blade that OR-14 had. Oh my god. That would be so cool for Orisa. I know it's not necessary, but still at the same time, it's really fucking cool.
But yeah, I don't mind Overwatch, guys. Like, I like watching it. I love playing it sometimes. It's not my cup of tea. Like, Skull adores it.
Zenyatta, no doubt, though.
Dude, but come on. The one thing that turns me off from that is, guys, I love the skins. I love all the cool stuff. I kind of like an in-your-face storyline. Like, I'm old school.
Oh, we're not going
I like a storyline that's in my face.
That's a topic for another day. I can beat you to death with the story for Overwatch, and every single fan of Overwatch can beat you to death because you're too damn blind. And I know you're legally blind because you told me before. You showed me the fucking thing already. But we're going back to what I wanted to talk about, and that was BlizzCon 2017.
Skulls, I tried to avoid this topic, people. Skull is so pissy because he couldn't make it, and it was hard because apparently BlizzCon is gamer sanctuary.
It is in Los Angeles. I don't have the money nor the free time to do that. God,
working.
But anyway, BlizzCon 2017. Oh God, the hype, all of the fucking love, all the fucking hype. Yes, fucking yes. And I was so mad we couldn't get that podcast out. We had it recorded the day of. We had it recorded, but the fucking data got corrupted.
Basically what Skull is talking about, we had a file. This is podcast technically number 3, people. Number 2 decided to go to the way of the dodo.
We're on 4. Because podcast 3, you fucking dropped out of the fucking call amid the recording and never called back.
So there was some hype about it, guys, but unfortunately the computer we were just having so many technical issues.
Hey, besides the fact that you live in bumblefuck nowhere and that my computer is a fucking potato, let's just get beyond the fact and get to what I want to talk about. BlizzCon 2017. And by God, it was one of the best BlizzCons yet. I watched BlizzCon 2016 last year. I was not able to do it live because I didn't know you can buy the virtual tickets. Would have been cool if I did that. But I bought the virtual ticket for 2017, and I had so much fun about this. and it was so great to see the first Overwatch League. 1 second. Oh, excuse me. I needed to burp so hard. Anyway, so it was so exciting. Oh my god, fucking Overwatch League. One day. So day one, match one, America versus South Korea. Probably the match I would have liked to have watched at the end. I'm not gonna lie. Probably would have been.
I can imagine.
So,
I can imagine it would have been a badass finale.
It was, but like at the same time, I could see it being a really good opening match because everyone's like, USA, USA, USA. And then it literally like almost split down the middle. South Korea, USA. It was going crazy. The fucking crowd was insane. There was so much cheering. It was the most intense match I ever saw. I was so mad USA got knocked out in the beginning. But, ultimately we all know South Korea won because they had to go against Canada fucking last.
Canada!
I'm not gonna lie. Canada put one hell of a fight. They did amazing. It was so great, and everything that was done with the first ever Overwatch League World Cup was so memorable. And I'm gonna be so happy to see the next one, Overwatch League World Cup, is now going to consist of actual teams. Right now, there are currently 12 teams. Yes, there are 12 teams. So give me a quick sec. I should have pulled this up earlier, but my team, and I don't care if I get hate for it, my team is Dallas Fuel because they consist of all the previous members that once were known as Team Envious, and they are my favorite team.
I can imagine why they took some time off to get their stuff together. I can imagine why they kind of like took time to refocus everything.
Yes, exactly. You would think, though, I would probably be about the Florida Mayhem, but I just moved down here. I don't give a shit about Florida. And I'm not gonna.
Hey, Skoll, be careful, man. They're gonna find out where you live and come knocking at your door, like boom, boom, boom.
Right.
We challenge you to Overwatch.
And then there's New York Excelsior, which you would also think would be my natural pick, but again, no. So the teams consist of Boston Uprising, Dallas Fuel, Florida Mayhem, the Houston Outlaws. Sorry, I mixed that together. London Spitfire, Los Angeles Gladiators, Los Angeles Valiant, New York Excelsior, Philadelphia Fusion, Francisco Shock, Seoul Dynasty, and the Shanghai Dragons. So, I want to be part of that team. Oh, Shanghai Dragons! I want to be on that team. I was actually impressed to see that that China actually had a setup for. Wait, am I wrong to say that Shanghai's in China? Goliath, help me out. Is Shanghai?
No, I want to see you. I want to see you kind of crash and burn on this one.
Oh my god! I was actually caught off guard when I saw that the Shanghai. Yes, it is China. Fuck you. It's China. You ain't saying shit because it's fucking China. You little shit. But I was surprised to see that. What bothers me is to see the lineup for the London Spitfire. I really thought Crusher 99 was going to be on it, which is everyone knows Crusher 99 is Stylosa, which is one of the more popular Overwatch players out there. But it doesn't consist of them, which is he's not on there. It's main. I'm not gonna lie, I might be wrong saying this, but it looks like it's mainly South Korean players. For London.
Well, I mean, hey, it depends on how good you are in a team. It depends on how bad the team wants you. So it could be people from all over, or it's one country, and they're like, we're going to be called the Shanghai Dragons, and we're from Korea. Okay.
Yeah. Beyond the point, I don't give a shit about anything. My man Siegel is on Dallas Fuel, and I'm rooting the fuck out for him because he's one of my
So basically, people, Overwatch fans, I could tell you his address if you guys want to go talk to him real quick. But so you hated New York, you don't care about Florida, man. If you get your ass kicked by some Overwatch followers, man.
I don't care. Let the fire burn. Regardless, let me get back to the meat of the matter. during BlizzCon, they announced their 26th hero, which was Moira. I absolutely love this character. I don't care what anyone says. She's not easy. She's not hard. She's right there.
She's hot.
She's in the middle. She is not. You find her hot?
Oh, hell yeah.
You have low standards.
I know. I have a weird obsession with things. I know. I'm weird.
You have low standards.
Ouch, dude.
Anyway, beyond the point. She's really fun to play. I'm really happy with that. They had to tweak her a little bit here and there. There were small tweaks, small ones, but ultimately she was what Overwatch needed, and she made the game fun for me again. And speaking of making the game fun again, Doomfist and Genji
Dude,
are getting
Doomfist.
They're getting fixed. Two characters.
What were they broken?
Well, Genji not so much broken. There are moments where Genji the kind of like doesn't work properly, but it was Doomfist that was broken. But broken in a bad way, not in a good way.
Like was he overpowered or like he glitched?
He glitched. There one of our lovely community members of Overwatch decided to make a full compilation and a list explaining and detailing every bug that's going on with Doomfist. And Blizzard acknowledged it. And they said, right after the holidays, we're putting out a patch to fix Doomfist. And as we speak right now, it's on the PTR. And Doomfist, people are playing him on the PTR. He is a viable pick again. He's going to come back from the grave and punch people in the face.
So he kind of died off, and people just went, fix this or we're not playing anymore.
Basically, when Doomfist first came out, he was very, very, very powerful. He was fun. He was powerful. He was way too mobile. So they fixed him.
Well, think about his name first off. Doomfist. I gotta say this, people. His name is Doomfist. I would think that's like a powerhouse guy, like Reinhardt combined with Doom. You know, just.
But ultimately, what they were trying to do with Doomfist was, when he was introduced, the meta was towards dive characters, which are high mobility characters. Doomfist was there to kind of balance that out because he's more of a crowd control than a dive. That's how people ended up using him. Really, the community, the Overwatch wanted them to be that character that can dive into the enemy background and punch everything to oblivion and then get out. But people started using him more as like, oh, you're gonna dive my squishy support? Nope, take a fist to the face. So that's how Doomfist ultimately became, which I love. I love playing Doomfist. I started playing him in free-for-all. He's really fun, but he's also really frustrating because of the bugs that are still live. You can't get hits.
Well, remember, I always tell people, give companies a chance. Like, everyone bashes them. Like, okay, not any company. It's a game. There are going to be bugs, glitches, and problems. Give these guys a chance, and then if they don't fix them, then rip them a new one. But give them a chance to go, hey, we're working on it. You know, if they say, give us 2 months, give them the 2 months, you know? Like.
Exactly. And I'm just happy to see that Blizzard is working on that. And then another community member made a list of all the glitches for Genji. So, like, they're doing what the community is doing what Overwatch wants us to do. Instead of screaming at them, saying, this character's broken, you guys are not doing your job, fuck you guys. Like
exactly.
Like how I do with Symmetra. Fuck Symmetra. Seriously.
Today is brought to you by the word fuck, boys and girls.
I don't care.
Skoll's favorite word.
I love to curse. We are not a PG-13 podcast. You can have that in your little raids, rants, and reviews, or whatever you call it. And
Goliath's rants, reviews, and revivals.
Rants, reviews, and revivals. Okay? So, regardless of that point, the last thing I want to talk about was the announcement that they had made that they are adding 312 new skins So Overwatch.
That's a lot of. That's a lot. How many characters are in the Overwatch? Like what? 20?
26 characters. Each of them are getting 12 skins.
That's a lot of skin.
Really? I hate you.
I know.
Anyway, they're coming in the form of what's called team uniforms, and they'll be, from what it was just announced yesterday how they're going to be presented to us. They're going to be separate from the actual skins in game that we have, and they're going to be and I'm not mad about this, and I don't think anyone else would be mad because it's fair. They're going to be brought via actual currency exchange. So you can buy these skins. So you buy the skins that you want instead of trying to get them in the loot box and just gambling on whether you're going to get that skin that you want or not. And on top of that, they're going to...
Okay, so basically...
Yeah, go ahead.
No, so basically, instead of like, you know, like I play Naruto Ultimate Shippuden. If I want, like, it's not going to be booster packs where you only get 1 or 2 or 3 skins and they're all randomized. It's actually, you can get the ones you primarily want.
Exactly. So if I want, I'll take. They haven't released the amount per skin, or if they're gonna be coming, if they're gonna come in packs, or like say if you want, just this one team skin for all your characters, that hasn't really been announced 100% yet. But basically, if I want the Dallas Fuel skin, depending on how they do it, if it's only 1 skin per character, I'm gonna go get that Genji skin. I'm gonna go get that Dallas Fuel Genji skin, cause fuck yeah, I'm gonna rep the fuck out of my team.
He wants it.
And the best thing is that they're gonna give you they're gonna give you points, so you can get the first one for free. They're gonna give you your first skin for free.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Really awesome. And the reason why I don't see this too much as a cash grab, because 50% of the revenue from the skins are going to be given to the Overwatch League community, like the teams. That money's going to go to pay off for the teams. And those teams do need a lot of money, because you're talking about...
Yeah, hotels, flights, travel, cars.
Exactly. Equipment, travel, convenience, all that.
Gaming. People don't realize, okay, for those that don't realize, this is actually a profession. Like, people make careers out of this nowadays.
Yeah, exactly. Hold up, sorry. I'm getting a freaking call. Okay, exactly. No, I have fights with this about a lot of people are just like, oh, esports is not really a sport. I'm like, excuse you, bro. We need to actually be in physical fit condition to compete. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not lying. They have coaches and everything. It's crazy. Because
you guys are crazy. I'll admit this. Like, when I met some gamers, that are like in better physical shape than actual athletes. And like, why? I'm like, well, think about it. They have to be able to be alert, hand-eye coordination, have good stamina, because your heart rate during these matches, I've played Skull games. Your heart rate gets through the roof, and you're like, you can actually, cause a panic attack. Like, this shit is real.
Yeah, those 3v3 eliminations get you going. No, exactly. When I'm playing in more of a competitive setting, I'm focused. My heart rate does get higher, and I can't imagine, because they're not doing these with controllers. Overwatch is not the competitive scene doesn't use controllers. It's all keyboard and mouse. That shit messes up your hands.
Oh yeah. But on that note, dude, I mean, we've been going. I think our followers have enjoyed a pretty good podcast, actually.
We got to wrap it up. We got lives to deal with. I think we've been going on for a while. I think this is an excellent freaking podcast. We had so much done in November. And please, with patience, give us all the patience. We will catch up. My computer will be replaced soon enough. We will be able to get you content out there. Hopefully, Overwatch videos, everything. I have a whole stack of video games. I'm probably going to put something out on Facebook to say, like, hey, what game do you want me to play? So I can play.
So, exactly. So keep you guys' eyes peeled on our Facebook, our Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Twitch, all these things we're working on. And I promise you guys you'll see a lot more. Check out...
We have a Twitch channel, right? Did I answer?
Yeah, we do. Also, I don't remember it by heart. We just got onto Twitch, but I do know that Hati, actually, I want to put our member out there. She just did her first recording, right, Skull? And I can't wait for our fans to hear her. Oh, her angelic voice! Like, ooh, her voice is awesome.
Trust me, it took hours of work. We've gotten the first part of the recording done. Now it's just the aspect of getting the music synced up, and whether or not we're going to put just background or if she wants to do live video to it. That's the main thing where we're butting heads about, because I think she should just put some background pictures or something like that. But she really wants to make a full length music video, and I don't think we're ready for that.
We'll get there eventually. We promise we'll get there. But we hope you guys enjoyed Augmented.
Christina Grimmie, and we'll be. Sorry, no, that's a bad example. Unfortunately, she passed away. That's a sore spot. Let's think of something else. The chick with the violin. I totally forgot. I'm sorry. Regardless,
But
we'll see you guys at the next episode. Bye.
Of Augmented Realm. Talk to you guys later.